Much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of sky cams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together, we're Mississippi Strong. Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
All right. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us for WLT First Alert Weather Plus. I'm meteorologist Elise Ushman, joined by meteorologist Annea Scales today. We've got to look at your first alert forecast. How's your day, Annea?
It's been pretty good. The weather's nice. It's pretty out there.
It's pretty. It's hot, but it's pretty.
I think it was a little hotter last week, though.
It was definitely hotter last week was miserable to even open the door, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion.
We've been hanging on to those 80s for most of the area.
Yeah.
With some of us starting to approach the 90s this afternoon.
Yeah, approaching the 90s, feeling more like the mid and upper 90s. There's also a little bit of rain out there. Most of the rain for today and for tomorrow is going to stay south of I-20. I say most. There was the most random shower earlier north of I-20. It made me so upset. By Thursday and going into the weekend, those showers and storms are going to be a little bit more widespread, and that's going to be for all of the area. But here's what it looks like right now. Again, that darn little sprinkle that just popped up near Yazoo City is drifted across the I-55 corridor now, but South Mississippi certainly has a lot more activity going on. No severe thunderstorm warnings in our area at the moment. If you do see one, it could be for some brief strong wind or maybe some small hail, but a lot of those stronger storms are actually right along the coast.
Yes, there is that marginal threat, though, level 1 out of 5 risk today. So we could see an isolated report, but like Elise mentioned earlier, it's not going to be widespread by any means.
Yeah. And then most of the rain for today is staying south. It's going to stay along a frontal boundary that is to our south. It's going to be along and south of the boundary, which means areas north of I-20, you're not going to have a very good chance at seeing rain for today.
Right. And then tomorrow we see a little bit more widespread showers. We get more activity moving into the area, especially during that time frame, late afternoon to early evening. And then things start to die down once again as we get into the overnight hours, starting off Thursday, fairly calm. And then we just repeat that pattern, typical of the summertime, ramps back up towards the afternoon.
Yeah, every day, every darn day. And this will be every day too. Temperatures close to the 90s, if not in the 90s. Now, we're saying upper 80s for the end of the weekend as we get closer to the weekend, mainly because we have more widespread rain then, but it'll actually feel hotter then than it will on Wednesday. Because we do have a front that's going to be pushing in. We will have some brief, comfortable conditions tomorrow morning. And then the moisture is going to be increasing again Wednesday afternoon, continue to increase going into Friday. And the weekend, it will feel more like at least 100, if not up to 105 every day, starting Friday and going into your Father's Day weekend.
Absolutely. And it's looking like right now, there's a great chance that we could see some showers and storms. Around 60% is what we're saying today. We could even up that into the weekend. But the high temperature, we're looking at 87. But keep in mind, all that moisture, we're going to have more opportunities for evaporation pretty much when we have rain and it's that hot. We're just going to get more of that evaporation, more water vapor is going to increase that heat index. It'll feel like it's in the hundreds. So pretty, not the greatest forecast for Father's Day. You likely want to keep that indoors in the air conditioning.
Absolutely. Yeah. Air conditioning is going to be the way to go in this first alert forecast. Both of our weekend days actually look pretty iffy. They look about the same for the moment. Still going to be the same time frame, the afternoon to evening hours. The peak heat of the day, you have that moisture evaporation that Annea was talking about. You get the pop-up showers and storms. It just looks like they're going to be pretty widespread as we head into our weekend days. Real quickly, we will look at how it is out there right now. Again, you saw that we had some scattered showers. Other places are nice and dry right now. This is a view from our first alert sky cam in Monticello. Not any rain there at the moment. Oh, we made it to 90 in Jackson, though, because we do have those breaks in the clouds. 92 in Vicksburg, but it feels like 98.
Absolutely. I was just looking at that almost all the way up to 100 degrees, the heat index value already, and it's just going to increase into the weekend. Macomb, though, a little bit cooler. Feels like they're still in the 80s. So that's the local spot if you're over there in Macomb. It looks like you're seeing the coolest conditions, but
that's because you guys have some rain out there right now, but cooler is relative. It still feels close to the 90s. So it's just, what a day.
It's a typical summer day, even though we're technically still 10 days out from the astronomical start to summer. Although from a meteorological standpoint, we've already been there. As everyone likely already knows, we're pretty much in summer now, but it's officially starting on our Monday. It's June 20th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe.
That's when,
it's Friday.
Friday.
June 20th is Friday this year.
10 days from now. Excuse me. Yeah, Friday, June 20th. That's when we're going to be officially in summer.
But it's likely to feel and be about like this until we get there. So our first alert forecast goes into the next 10 days. We've got temperatures close to the 90s every day. We've got rain chances pretty much every day for now. And we've got increasing mugginess. So that's pretty much the gist of it for the moment. Annea's going to be on at 3, coming up on Studio 3 on WLBT. I'll be on at 4 and 4:30 with your first alert forecast, and Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts will be in. We got a full house today. Literally, we had the whole weather team in for a very special photo. But Dave will be on at 5 and 6, and then Dave and I will be back here at 6:30 with another look at your first alert forecast with our silly weather show. If you are strictly about the serious weather show, watch it on WLBT News. And thanks, you guys, for joining us. We'll talk to you later, and have a good rest of your Tuesday.